Hello from Kiev in the Ukraine. It's the Eurovision week of the Junior Eurovision Song Contest 2013. And a nice courtesy what host countries actually do is to arrange a trip through the host city. And we just have been on the tour with a fantastic tour guide. Her name is Nina. Hello Nina, how are you?
Hello, I'm well. It's so pleased to see you here in Kiev. And especially it's nice that today is very nice weather and you are very nice people. Yeah, you are very open and you like to see and you like to understand. And I like this very much also because I don't like indifference.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
and you are not indifferent people.
No. We're really open to Europe and the world, basically.
Yeah.
We are here with the Junior Eurovision Song Contest as well with the Eurovision to unite Europe this way.
Yes,
and
yes.
that's why we're here. But tell us about Kiev. What is the specialty about Kiev? Why did Kiev want to host the contest, maybe?
I think that it is because it's a center of Europe. Yeah, and I already mentioned that Ukraine is the biggest European country. And here we can see influence from east and west, from north and south. And I told you that it's a culture, it was a settlement of German people. We have Lutheran church. It's a settlement of Czech people, also Ukrainian, also Russian people, of course, and even we have Arabian people here, or Tatar Hill with a mosque. Yeah, so it's a very interesting combination. Cultures. It's a very interesting combination of languages. And we have even, it will be interesting for Dutch people that our language borrowed 1,000 words from Dutch language.
Oh, that's
like
interesting. Wow.
Sturm, Still, Persik, Bebel, Brücke. Also iceberg. So it's from Dutch language. We have also so many words from German language, yeah? Like we call papier because papier was from Germany and first book was printed in Kiev on a German papier, yeah.
Fantastic.
And we
Das ist gut.
and very good, yeah. And we borrowed even this word.
Okay.
Papier, not bumaga, compared with the Russian language, and also Dach.
Yeah, the Dach, yeah.
Yeah.
But papier, for instance, you mentioned a word. It's actually originally from Egypt. Papyrus.
Papiro, yes.
yeah.
But Ukrainian language borrowed it from German language.
Yeah.
Why? Because it was a special production of papier with a German specialist, yeah? Or German engineers. And it's interesting to say that we use this even with the pronunciation and also Zucker. Zucker, Zucker, and Kiev was very famous because of Zucker production, and again, specialists or engineers from Germany, they were invited 200 years ago by Catherine the Great, and she was also German, from the city, from city which is now Stettin in Poland, but it was a Prussia.
Fantastic. Now we're in front of the venue of the Junior Eurovision Song Contest. If maybe our camera lady can show that, can you swing over to show a bit the venue? That's the outside of the Palace of the Ukraine. Is that the right name of this venue? Palace of the Ukraine?
Yes, yes,
okay.
yes. Or concert hall. But it used to be meeting for communist meetings, as I mentioned. Yeah.
Okay.
Now it's a concert place. Yeah.
And
Ukraine.
When was it built?
It was built in 1970, something like this, yeah, and 4,000 seats. It's so many places for members of communist stations, yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
How many people do live in Kiev?
Now approximately 3 million people. 3 million people. But in fact, even more, because of mechanical migration.
Yeah. Well, one thing that made me really laugh on the city tour is that we saw a lot of churches, cathedrals, synagogues you talked about, and
And even Lutheran church.
yeah, but then you said that actually there is more churches than believers here. Is that like that really?
Yes. Why? Because so many churches were now transformed from museums to real functional church. They were not functional more than 70 years. Or even more. So, of course, they lost believers, and now some churches are empty because we have so many churches again, and people need to addict to this place.
Yeah.
So, 70 years, it was a long time when was a period of atheism. Atheism. And not only churches were destroyed during this period of time. So it was destructive influence on the mind. And it's not difficult to build again church, but it's difficult to renovate belief.
You mentioned that you actually had a tie, or you were connected, you worked in the Netherlands, or?
Not in the. We have a joint venture, which was organized with the support of Ecowal Milk Dairy Trade from Nijmegen.
Okay.
No.
Nina, thank you very much for giving us a fantastic morning here in Kiev, at the host city of Eurovision. Junior Eurovision 2013. We were here in 2005, of course, as well, for the Eurovision.
Yeah.
And hopefully we see you again sometime soon.
Thank you very much for your visit, and I hope that this contest will be nice, interesting, and Ukrainian girl will win.
We'll win. All the best from Kiev. Bye-bye.
All the best. We'll win.